Down below are the old power generators that we use to service this lab. You should find what we're looking for down there. Once you've located a new power cell, make sure it's charged and send it up the freight lift. Good luck.
Hi there. Okay, so. Guess who lost his recording again? That would be I. I'm really not very intelligent. So what ended up happening this time? Here comes the excuse. I didn't turn on the microphone, and I recorded this entire part, and it didn't work, and now I have to post-comment. So there we go. Now, I did, in fact, hang on a second, just a moment. There we go. Now, I did, in fact, try to get a guest commentator on the show. Oh, here we go, the ego. And apparently, Camtasia, Skype, Steam, none of them like getting along with each other. I can't record that anymore, and I don't know why. Which is weird, because I've had people guest commenting on this channel before. I've done that a lot in the past. And now it's just not working, period. And I don't know why, and now I have to figure that out, because it's really stressful, but anyway, kind of limits my options, I would say, for having guest commentators on the show.
Everywhere. We've got to get out of here together. If we don't get the power cell charged, we're all going to die. Get out of here. I can take...
Do you got him, buddy? Can you take care of it? Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty open about, other people and sort of featuring their stuff. I don't really mind that at all. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Just because, Let's Playing is just such a tight community, I find anyway. I have Let's Players contacting me all the time, and I, comment on their stuff all the time, and, I'm friends with, like, a lot of Let's Players, which is incredible. So it's a very good community, I find. I definitely do like it a lot. It's a good hobby. It's why I've been doing it for the past, 6 years? Something like that. No, 5 years, technically. Yeah, I'd say about 8, except I wasn't really Let's Playing that time. But I was actually talking to Let's Players as far back as 2008. So technically I was kind of a part of the community. Because I did want to start Let's Playing for however long ago. So I guess it took me about 2 years, and finally I went out in like 2010. And I bought a digital camera, of all things, I know. And I brought it back, and I just started recording. I was doing like 8 videos a day. That was back when I was doing Luigi's Mansion. And that's how it started, basically. And why am I talking about this? That's a very strange topic. Anywho, just kind of spiraled on from there, and then I started meeting more people. And just the other day, by the way, in case that guy's watching this video, which I'm pretty sure that he is, actually, to the guy that I inspired to start Let's Playing, thank you very much for allowing me to be the person that did that, because that is just such a crazy honor. I love it. I don't think I ever had the chance to thank you personally for it. So there you go. You know who you are. So definitely, that made pretty much my YouTube career, I would say. Because that's kind of my thing when I was going into it. I never really expected to get big. And I'm not big right now, by any means. But I don't really mind, because, the people that watch my videos, I find, are very cool. And they're not so dead, I guess, as what you would get when you have millions of subscribers and things like that. So I do have a very loyal, I don't want to say fan base, friend base, technically. I guess I could say that. So yeah. I think that's a lot better than having 1 million subscribers. And that was the thing that I always said when I was just getting into it. If I can get 1 subscriber and he will enjoy my video, that's it. That's all that I need. Anyway, yeah. See, this is funny. This is my second time trying to record this. Well, it's technically my third time, if you don't count the first failed run. So I tried post-comming this again, and it... I kind of stopped it halfway through because I was getting kind of into some weird territory. I started talking about politics. I wasn't really talking about my own views on it so much, as I was just talking about, you know, my... just the fact that I am human, and I have my own, I guess, opinions on everything. See, this is kind of interesting, actually. I don't even have to watch the screen. I can just sit back and just say whatever I want, and I'm talking to myself, and this feels very weird, but that's okay. It's all going to pay off in the long run. I need to get this done anyway. See, I'm talking to myself. That's fun. What am I going to talk about? I don't know. Let's talk about something that's not very essential. Well, I was going to get onto another point, of which I can't quite remember what it was. This was going to be a political video. I was going to talk about that. And I kind of liked how it turned out, but I just figured it's not the right kind of time for that. Because, you know, if anybody knows... Oh, here we go. If anybody knows me in person, they know, and I'm getting into this again, they know that I'm a very political person. And I do talk about politics a lot. The people that know me IRL, they know my views on pretty much everything because I'm extremely open about it. I don't try to hide that stuff from people. You know, like if somebody says something I don't agree with, usually I'm not the one to kind of sit there. Usually I have to speak up and say something, but that's terrible stuff that people... Anyway, not even going to get into that right now. So yeah, tonight's the supermoon. Let's go watch that. Later. And to get back onto the point of politics, apparently I can't even... I can't even push that topic aside. Just watching the people who say that the blood moon is like, oh my goodness, it's the end of days. I love it. Yeah. So, actually, I was reading today about a game that I own. I've never actually played it, but I own it. And, you know, it just came up on Yahoo Answers recently. It said, why is this banned in Catholic schools? Because it was originally a book series. And I thought, wait a minute, what? Banned in Catholic schools? And yeah, apparently it's like extremely controversial, so... Yeah, I guess I'm LPing that a lot earlier than I expected I would be. Just because it's controversial, not because of any sort of political statement that I might have one way or the other, but just because it's controversial. That's kind of my style. I don't know. Did I ever tell you? One guy... never mind. I'm not even going to get into that. Forget it. He might actually be watching this. So I'm just not going to get into that. But I have actually had friends who have left me, if you could say that, because of my politics. Even though I never really said anything. Just because of what's been happening in the news. You know, yeah, I have had people that they just up and leave, or they find a way to sort of play the victim, despite the fact that I never said anything. But, you know, some of the people who do know my political views, they have left without me saying anything, just because of something that happened in the news that they knew I would be happy about. That's it. That's all that it takes for some people to apparently delete me off certain programs, but whatever. I don't need them anyway. What am I talking about? I'm starting to get controversial again. This is fantastic. This is why I should not be allowed to talk about things without playing a game, because at least then the game kind of distracts me and I can keep my own topic on that. But when I'm just talking to myself, it gets pretty, what's the word? I've said controversial too many times in this part. Sorry if you can hear my headset being like constantly. I'm adjusting my hair. It's kind of bugging me. Anyway, the price you pay for having hair in your eyes, I guess. Another controversial thing right there. Alright, anyway. I'm not going to get into any of that. So yeah, I guess the original point I was trying to make was that in videos I tend not to really talk about my political views. On Twitter I'm a little bit more open about it. Actually, I'm a lot more open about it. But just because I feel like Twitter is Twitter, you know, and people, I guess, if you're following me on Twitter, you're not doing it because you want to watch a game. You're following me because it's me. Like, that's all, that's all there is to it. Now, if you're watching a Let's Play, hey, I wanted to watch Half-Life Blue Shift, and then, you know, I start talking about my politics, again, that shouldn't really matter to anybody. But then again, it's me. You know, it's me talking about the game. I'm talking about my own opinions on the game. So why can't I bring politics into it? I don't know. I guess because nobody cares. Because that doesn't matter at all. Because it has no place in... Well, politics has a place in everything, technically, but... Whatever. Still don't know what I'm talking about. I got stuck here, by the way. Sorry about that. In fairness, though, it was a pretty difficult... It had no reason to be what it was. The solution to this. Like, how are you even going to figure that out? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. You'll see what I have to do. You're going to be like, what? Huh? And I actually did watch a Let's Play on this, and the guy in that video, it was the most popular video on YouTube. Not on YouTube, but I mean of this particular Let's Play. And the guy, he had no idea what to do here, and I can't blame him for it. Like, this is just such a ridiculous thing. So here I am going around in circles. Oh no, I'm not. Never mind. Oh, is this the part where I throw the grenade? I think it is. This is terrible. 1, 2, 3. Can we get a 4? Yep. 5. Oh, got it. Okay. I could have sworn it took me 6 tries, but 5 is a lower number than 6. I'll take it. I'm such a bad person. Just because I don't know any of them. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway. Yeah, so this is exciting, isn't it? Watching me go around in circles. I'm having the time of my life right now. That supermoon's going to start soon. What time is it? 8:50. No. Oh. Yeah, okay, I still got some time. How much time is left on this video? Up to 13 minutes. So, yeah, you got like another 4 minutes. Okay. I got some time left. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I'm having a lot of trouble too, just trying to pick Let's Plays. I know the next 3 that I want to do, and I just can't decide what order I want to put them in. 2 of them are side-scrollers. Sorry, no, 3 of them are side-scrollers. And I don't really want to have side-scroller on top of side-scroller on top of side-scroller. And one of them is like a... Oh, I don't want to give it away. It's a first-person shooter. Kind of like this, I guess, except it uses motion controls. That's going to be stressful. So I don't know. I just don't want to have, you know, 3 side-scrollers on top of each other. I don't know. So the next Let's Play will be a side-scroller. But the one after that, I don't know. I already finished this Let's Play, by the way. So, yeah. I know how it ends. It's not very good. In terms of me, that is. You'll see. You'll see. Next part. Next part. We'll get there. What am I talking about, man? I need some beer. I need a drink in general, man. Just picked up some more soda today. There's actually like a new brand out there. Well, I don't know if it's out there, but there's a new brand I haven't really seen before. So I'm going to try it. Apparently it's like another ginger ale kind of deal because we don't have enough of that already. Yeah. So apparently, to get back into politics again, just because we're on the topic, the Liberal government, and I'm not going to say anything, whether I support the Liberals or whether I don't support the Liberals, I don't care either way. I actually do care, I have my own opinions on it. But anyway, the Liberal government in Canada, in Ontario, excuse me, has decided finally to allow beer in grocery stores, and here's a controversial subject. I actually do support that. Just because I hate finding beer places. But, anyway, I saw some beer on the shelves today, which is strange because it's not supposed to be there yet. So I don't know what that was all about, but there was some weird brand I've never heard of, so I might actually have to go and try that. But yeah, anyway. There's controversy. It's beer, man. Come on. It's me. And beer. Come on. How can I not talk about that? Anywho. Again, I'm not saying whether or not I support the Liberals. I'm just saying that particular movement I do support. That particular get beers in grocery stores. Because apparently it has happened in like every other place on the planet. At least in America. And they're like, it hasn't done anything. There's nothing new here. It's not dangerous. It hasn't done anything problematic. So I just think, well, what took it so long, man? Anyway. Oh, I think this is the end of the part, actually. Oh, well, not yet. Oh, another 3 minutes. Jeez, man. I really should have brought a drink. I'm starting to regret that now. What am I even talking about? I've just been rambling on about nothing in particular this entire part. It has nothing to do with Half-Life whatsoever. Jeez, man. How much better would it have been if I had a guest commentator anyway? I don't know. I don't know. Would they have talked about the game? I doubt it. They would have talked about something completely different. Whatever. This is my Let's Play, man. If you don't like it, you can mute the video or find another one. And suddenly I'm out of things to talk about? Dude, what the heck? Did I finish that sentence? Wait a minute. Suddenly I'm out of things to talk about. Did I say that, or did I say that in French? Shoot, oh my goodness. I might have said that in French. Hang on. I'm pretty sure I said that in English. Maybe it was like some weird sort of combination. This is the problem of knowing two languages and not being good at either of them. Is I'm always... Just the other day, I was talking to somebody. And apparently I do this a lot. Probably more than I realize. And, you know, I said something to him in English, supposedly. And he looked at me and he goes, "What?" And I repeated it in English, and he goes, "Oh, well, why didn't you just say that?" I said, "I did say that." And he said, "No, that was French. I don't speak French." And I didn't even realize it. So there you go. That's the problem. I need to practice that a lot more, because I'm not very good at talking. I'm pretty sure I said that in English, but it kind of came out funny. Yeah. Anyway. Why am I allowed to talk? This is like my normal thought process. This is what I just go through constantly, every hour of every day. I just talk about whatever, or I just think about this stuff. This is like the speed at which I think. Yep. See, I'm just saying the first thing that comes to my mind now. What am I doing? Oh goodness, is it the end of the video? I believe it is. See you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Have a nice day. And I will see you in the next video, which is also the finale.